Hi everyone, I want to welcome you today to Royal Legal Solutions presentation about land trust, which is your first line of defense against lawsuits. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Scott Royal Smith, and I am the owner of Royal Legal Solutions, which is a modern law firm serving clients in all 50 states, especially for the real estate investor. So guys, let's go into the owner's manual of how to use the land trust effectively. So when you buy the property, you're always going to be buying the property in your personal name. You're going to be using a conforming loan to acquire that property. But when you transfer it into the land trust as a type of revocable trust, it avoids the due on sale clause. As long as that property that you buy is a 1 to 4 unit property, meaning 1 to 4 unit doors on a single property, those are all inside of the exceptions for the St. Germain Act. We're always going to be using a warranty deed to do this transfer because that's going to allow you to preserve your title insurance, and you're going to be listed as the prior owner on the public record, but we're going to make that transfer look like a bona fide sale to a trust to investors. And if anybody happens to guess that, hey, maybe you really do still own that property, guess what? They're actually wrong because the trust doesn't own anymore. I'm sorry, you don't own it anymore. Actually, the trust owns it, and the trust actually is owned by the LLC. So there's no concern there about somebody being able to guess and guess right, so to speak. Whenever you want to sell the property, there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can either sell the property directly out of the trust to the buyer, or in some circumstances we've seen it where the title companies want you to transfer the property out of the trust to your personal name, and then from your personal name to the ultimate buyer. And that has to do with just from title company to title company, it can be a little bit different. But not to worry, it's very, very simple and it's formulaic about how to coach the title companies to be able to move those properties and the way that we want them to in a very expeditious manner. That's a very time-tested type of solution for us. Also, with using the trusts and the LLCs, you don't lose any of your tax advantages. So you can still do 1031 exchanges and everything that you would normally do that's going to be able to help keep your ROI high, right? ROI is the name of the game, and we understand that. Great. So let's talk about refinancing. So it's going to be really difficult to refinance anything with the best possible loan terms inside of an LLC or a trust because those are going to be outside of the cookie cutter norms that have the best rates with them. So really the best thing to do for refinancing when you're using trusts and LLCs is to leave all of your existing infrastructure in place, right? Deed the property into your personal name, conduct the refinance, and then deed it back into the land trust. And you can do that cycle. It's very inexpensive to do that because most of all the let work has already been done on the front end from having that property initially inside of the trust. This is going to allow you to be able to use your conforming loans that you would want to be able to get your best interest rates. And it's very cost effective to compose the 2 deeds that are needed to be able to conduct that transfer. One quick tip into that though is that you do want to use a little bit of foresight and when you're going to be doing your refinancing because what we've seen is that in some situations the banks want to have the property held for 6 months to have the proper seasoning. So what we always recommend is to have a brief conversation about your strategy when we're looking to actually put together the infrastructure. And when we're talking about strategy here, we're talking about your financial strategy, so we can make sure that the legal structures that we want to use and the tax structures we want to do actually will align with the strategic moves that you're going to be making on terms of maximizing your ROI for your business plan. All right, guys, really appreciate your time and attention today. The best thing to do if you're interested inside of land trust is to be in or irrevocable trust or the Delaware statutory trust is to go to royallegalsolutions.com and take the quiz. With that quiz, you're going to be able to make contact and have a productive conversation with our staff on the very first phone call. So thank you so much for providing that information to us because that allows us to be able to really show you our best side, which is giving you all the information we possibly can up front so you can make an informed decision on who do you want to partner with and who's going to be able to help you get to financial freedom in the best way. So thank you so much. Again, my name is Scott Royal Smith. I'm the CEO of Royal Legal Solutions, and I look forward to partnering in business with you.